with 8 badges in hand, we head out to conquer. Hello everybody, welcome to my Pokemon White walkthrough. I am your host, DeoGenZ. And Dr. Ariagi is here. She's saying, "Oh, I'm so proud of you, DeoGenZ. I remember when you were doing this in September, and you were so young then, but I wasn't, and you didn't know anything about Pokemon, but I did. And now you have 8 badges, so I'm going to walk you over here. To tell you, guess what? The obvious way to go is north, because that's the way to the Pokemon League. And yes, Professor Ariagi, I definitely will be going there. And since she's so excited that we are, she gives us a Master Ball! How wonderful. Awesome. Alright, so that is the Master Ball that you get after defeating the 8th badge, or the 8th gym leader in every Pokemon game. It's nothing new at all, but that's how you get it. Check it out, guys. The Pokemon League. Heading there. But before we even get to Victory Road, we are having to traverse Route 10 here and battle some trainers. But good news, guys. This battle and all the other battles that we'll be doing are going to be in regular speed with the battle music all intact. I think this is actually one of the first episodes in a real long time that we've been able to do this. So first up, we're going to be facing a Zuruzukin. Definitely an annoying Pokemon. I've really never seen this Pokemon just up front attack any of my members, or its pre-evolution either. It's either use Swagger or some kind of annoyance move. How it's going to play in the metagame, I'm not sure. I haven't done too much research into these guys just because I'm trying to stay concurrent with all my episodes of the White Walkthrough before I branch out into the metagame, which I can't even read right now because it's in Japanese. Oh, and that Pokemon there was a Kojofu. Yeah, Kojofu. I was about to say Koji Kondo, but it's Kojofu. And it actually reminds me of Winnie the Pooh for some reason. I don't know, you guys can comment what you think about it. Kojofu. Winnie the Pooh in fighting style? I'm not sure. Okay, what do you got for us? Oh, another Onondo! I'm telling you, we better not see a bunch of repeats on this route. Although I definitely wanted to leave this at regular speed because most of these Pokemon we haven't seen before. Or maybe we've seen them before and I'm just not remembering, but yep, they're all in their evolved forms and everything, and I'm just going to use the growth tactic here. Hopefully one will be enough. Okay, if not, we can take him with a 2-hit KO. No big deal. I like his final evolution. I didn't really get to talk much about that, but the last Pokemon we faced that Iris had in the 8th gym last episode, whatever the hell it was called, a Onokusu. I think that is a really cool Pokemon. It looks very ancient. And the eel Pokemon. This is a Shibibiru. And it evolves from that tiny little eel that we saw in the Electric Rock Cave way back when. So if you're interested in getting it, you can. I don't really understand, but it's just an electric type. That's it. And a Agiruta, sorry. Not really prepared on all these names yet. But yeah, I don't understand why that Pokemon is just simply an electric type. In my mind, it would make more sense to be something like a Lantern where it's water and electric, since it's an eel. I don't know about you, but I've never actually seen a land eel. Maybe a land shark, but not a land eel. And this cactus-looking Pokemon here is a Marakachi. Or Marakachi, sorry. Not Maracucci, Marakachi. And, I don't know, not very remarkable. I guess it's supposed to replace, like, Cacturne or something? Just another grass type. I don't really think it's replacing anybody. But it has to be annoying and poison me. Something I don't know if I've mentioned before in my walkthrough, but for some reason, or not really for some reason, I guess a new feature they've installed in Pokemon Black and White is the fact that when you have a Pokemon that's poisoned, you could actually walk around and still have that Pokemon poisoned and not have to worry about it fainting. It's pretty cool. It won't lose life as you walk around. So it allows you to go to the Pokemon Center without worrying about it fainting. And here we have the Icy Snowflake Pokemon, Furijo. We faced him, a bunch of him, back in Seika City, taking on Hachiku. Yeah, so I guess people on this route have some repeat Pokemon that we have seen in the past, but I figure since it didn't take too incredibly long to get the footage here, we can keep it all in. And this is a Mammon-Bow. And just that name reminds me of the game Electroplankton. I guess it's kind of like Hannonbow or Hannonbow. But it also kind of looks like an Electroplankton too, in a way. Even though I know it's based off of a sunfish. And I will add, I think it's creepy that they make the fins look like hands. I know it's supposed to be a Pokemon, and it has to have something Pokemon-ish, I guess. Like, has to have that signature Pokemon style, so it's not just an animal taken out of the wild. Even though my Sarcosuchus here is just pretty much a crocodile on 2 legs, a bipedal crocodile. So, you know, not too much work was done on him. And of course, we can't forget our friend Gear, the Pokemon that I don't understand why is a Pokemon. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll make a video, a list of Pokemon that I don't think are really Pokemon. Actually, no, I shouldn't do that because, you know what? It would encompass half of the 5th gen Pokemon. Okay, so Cheren is like, wait, before you go to the Pokemon League, I want to verse you. I'm determined. Look as I hold my glasses in determination. Ha! Fighter stance, go! My final evolution of Mampato, a Kenhorao. We faced the female version of that back in Fukiosa City with the gym leader Furo. But he shouldn't be too much of a problem for Sarcosuchus here. Hell, we might just even sweep him. Cheren's always been riding our coattails this whole entire walkthrough. I guess maybe when I get to understand what they're saying, I could appreciate their commentary more as I'm on my Pokemon journey, whether it's in black or white. But Cheren and Bell, the fact that they stayed so close during your journey is just, I don't know, it's kind of annoying. Yanaki! Broccoli monkey! Nom nom nom. Yeah, he's not going to stand a chance. Boom. Done. Okay, Cheren, you're not even worthy of me, actually trying to beat you with real Pokemon. I'm just going to sweep the fuck out of you with Sarcosuchus. Because I can, and it's dishonorable. And that Fire Pig Pokemon is an Anbuo, and it's the final evolution of Chowboo, or not Chowboo, Pokaboo. But it went down without a hitch. Not only because I've used a ground move, but also Sarcosuchus has a 2+, now a 3+, and a level gain on attack. He is unstoppable. Yeah, but I can't really say that I liked having Cheren and Bell follow me wherever I went. Maybe I'm just the soloist kind of guy here, but I like going on my Pokemon journey alone. I don't know, I feel like they're kind of trying to hold my hand or something. Which is funny, because now that you're theoretically older in the Pokemon game, you should be able to take care of yourself, but your friends won't leave you alone. I would love to see a Pokemon game come out that uses full-blown adults. That would be something interesting. I would really like a good storyline, like a much more intense storyline. Not saying that this one isn't a good storyline, like I said, I just can't really fully appreciate it now that it's in Japanese, and obviously I can't read it all the way. Although I will say this, I do understand much of what's going on the screen as far as what it sounds like, because I know the hiragana alphabet, but that does me no good because I can't fully translate hiragana to English. I can do hiragana to Romaji, but that doesn't help. Yeah, but I would like a more intense storyline, something a bit darker. I thought Pokemon Coliseum was pretty good for that, getting a darker storyline, not just because of the shadow Pokemon or anything, but it kind of ramped it up. And here is our reminder of a very missed opportunity in the Sorry about that. Botched the name here. Amebu Kijika. Yep, final evolution of Shikijika, the deer Pokemon that changes with the seasons. But a very missed opportunity because I really don't understand why Nintendo didn't go ahead and customize all the Pokemon, or not even customize, but revamp all the past generation Pokemon that are like grass types and even some water types, I suppose. I don't know really water types that would change with the seasons, but I don't know why they didn't make the other grass types change with the seasons. Could you imagine seeing a Venusaur in the fall? I mean, that would be so awesome. Oh well. Polar bear with crotch hair. I don't know what to make of it if it's a female polar bear, though. A Sundeya. And actually, it's pretty cool. Nintendo is going to be releasing a Wi-Fi event for this guy's pre-evolution in November, which is awesome because right now in the game it's summer, even though in real life when I'm doing this it is fall. So I think that's pretty cool. It gives you a chance to get a Pokemon that you normally wouldn't see unless it was winter. I like the seasonal changes, but they really didn't go full-blown. They didn't go all out with it. And Gamageroge barely holds on. That's bullshit. I thought he would have been dead. Well, you're dead now, bitch. Yeah, Gamageroge. It's more like it. That's what it looks like. And that was supposed to be the replacement for Poliwag, or Poliwrath. And the Ninja Bug, or not Ninja Bug, sorry, Night Bug. The Shubarugo. Done. Steel Bug. Out. Yep. Pretty damn easy with Sarcosuchus. I tell you what, guys, if you don't like seeing sweeping stuff, then stop watching my videos now because I am totally going to sweep the Elite Four again with Sarcosuchus. I know 2 out of the 4 members of the Elite Four will be able to be easily taken out. And now we enter Victory Road. Or we're going to, after we go through this catacomb of doors. The normal badge from Shippo City. You may proceed. Cool, there's actually... Yeah, right. As if we're going to see a Hedaria on our way to the Elite Four. I don't think so. Okay, the Hion City Beetle Badge. Or maybe I'm getting this out of order, am I? Nope, I don't think so. The Raimon City Bolt Badge. This is really cool. Huh, awesome. Well, I guess that guy didn't get the Slash Penis Badge, otherwise known as the Quake Badge from Hotomo City. Sorry, but we win. I like how they customize the rooms here for each particular badge, make it themed. Fukiosa City Badge, the Jet Badge. And no floor, but what? This is awesome! I'm walking on air without a care. The Seika City Icicle Badge. Okay, I see a nice puzzle up ahead. Whoop, whoop. No. Yeah, I like the way they did this. This is very similar to Red, Blue, and Yellow before you got into Victory Road. And last but not least, the Legend Badge from Soryu City, which we obtained in the last episode. Alright guys, so in the next episode, we will finally be going on Victory Road.